Hi, it's Coach Jim O'Connor from wellnessword.com. In today's important video, I'm going to reveal the top 7 foods that can actually lower LDL cholesterol. Now, LDL cholesterol is something you don't want because it helps develop plaque in your arteries and can possibly cause heart issues. So we want to try to decrease your LDL. Now, suppose you go get a blood test. You go to the doctor and the doctor says your LDL is too high, your cholesterol is too high, mainly your LDL. These are the foods that you're going to want to eat. And just a side note here, the foods that I'm about to reveal are not the foods that I'm saying that you should be eating. These are foods based on a systematic review of accumulated evidence. So the foods that showed in a bunch of research studies show the strongest evidence to decrease LDL cholesterol are the ones that I'm going to list. And like I promised in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 10 foods that can lower LDL cholesterol. So please pay very close attention. And at the end of this video, for taking the time to help improve your health, and I'm grateful that I'm able to help you with this, that I have a free report, 100% free, that it's called Fat Loss Forever, the top 7 ways to prime your brain for permanent fat loss. And I'll talk a little bit about that at the end of the video. It's going to be yours for free by watching this video. So let's get into number 1. We want to know, number 1, what food that shows the greatest amount of evidence will help lower LDL cholesterol. Well, it's basically foods that are high in PUFAs and MUFAs. Okay, PUFA is polyunsaturated fatty acids and or monounsaturated fatty acids that are also low in saturated fatty acids. Now, an example of this would be canola oil. So that would be number 1. Once again, foods that are high in polyunsaturated fatty acids and or monounsaturated fatty acids and low in saturated fatty acids. All that's a mouthful, I'll tell you. Canola oil is an example. Okay, number 2 was going to be any kind of food that's high in soluble fiber. So it would be psyllium, oats, barley would be a few examples of those type of foods that you want to consume. Number 3 would be foods with added plant sterols and stanols. You want foods like that, such as, where can these be found? Well, they can be found in vegetables, fruits, they could be found in certain seeds, nuts, and even some enriched cereals can have some stenols or stanols in. Okay, the next important one is flaxseed, would be a whole flaxseed. Now, once again, these are the ones that show the highest evidence to suggest that they can possibly decrease your LDL cholesterol. So I'm going to list, the next one is going to be a very simple one that you know, and I know, it's tomatoes. So if you want to lower LDL, try eating a little bit more tomatoes. Eat tomato products, preferably not sugar in, right? The last one of the top 7 with the highest evidence is basically almonds. So eat more almonds. That can possibly help as well. Now, the last 3 showed moderate evidence, as far as moderate confidence in evidence. I guess that's the best way to describe that. So the last 3 foods will be avocados, which we've heard that they're pretty healthy, higher in really good fat, turmeric, and green tea. So now you're thinking, all I have to do is eat these particular foods and my LDL will just drop? Well, not quite so fast. It's not just about these foods, it's about the overall lifestyle that you incorporate. So you want to stick with a few basic principles. And the basic principles are this. You want to eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. I'm sure you've heard this before. Whole grains. You want to have minimally processed foods as part of your diet. The most of your diet should be minimally processed foods. That is the key. Healthy fats, you want to put that in your diet. All of this together with those basic principles and some of the foods that I mentioned above, eating more of them can possibly help you decrease your LDL. It's worth a try. Scientific evidence suggests this, and the information where I got this was from a journal called the Nutrition Metabolic Cardiovascular Disease Journal. It was published in May of 2021, and there was a study done in Sweden's Uppsala University which showed the best foods to decrease LDL cholesterol that also showed the greatest evidence that it actually does possibly work. So understand that, stick with the basics, and I wanted to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video because I know you want to improve your health. I'm here to do that. That's what I'm empowered to do in my life. As a matter of fact, it's my birthday today, and I want to give back to you to help you. So for taking the time, like I mentioned earlier, to watch this video, I have a special 100% free gift for you. It's a report that I've created called Fat Loss Forever, the top 7 ways to prime your brain for permanent fat loss. This is the newest neuroscience of weight loss that's available today. And I have listed 7 simple basic things that you can incorporate in your life that are very easy to help you lose fat and keep it off forever, permanently. And that's what we want to look at right there. So once again, you want to go immediately to my website, click one of the links in the description of this video, go to wellnessword.com. There you're going to find a box. Enter your first name, your primary email address, then click the submit button and you'll get access for 100% free to the report. I'm looking forward to empowering you further. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day.